Yeah. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
back.
What up?
How are
Yeah.
you?
On time. What's
Hey,
up?
what what's up with this? This is extraordinary event for us to be on time.
Yeah. What? So normally, like everything's going good. Like we come in here and we test everything. Everything looks great, and then we hit go live, and like there's something going on. Like
Yeah.
there's something over here that's messed up. My mic input is on mute or something, and I can't figure it out. So, uh, like you jump offline, like sometimes we'll start and like it shows me, and then it shows you completely offline. Like, but not tonight. Not tonight.
Not
We got
yet.
our ducks in a row.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Everybody's probably waiting until about 8:15. It says
Right.
well, we got a few
Tricked you,
people
bitch.
in here. We
Yeah.
tricked y'all. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Justin Hitchens is in the house.
Oh man, the historian.
Asbury's in the house.
Yeah. Player.
And Mr. Two Double.
Duh.
Hey, we here, baby. We ginning. We got the mics.
Mm-hmm.
We, hey, I wish we really need to get uh, what's the guy from last week?
Chase Brown.
That's exactly
Not
right.
Caleb Brown. No, not Caleb. Chase Brown.
We need to get Chase Brown on and get his story where we got better service and the mics.
Dude, all apologies.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was not intentional.
No.
Move your screen down so that it's not your face isn't getting covered up. What up, John? So,
Like,
yeah,
yo.
it wasn't intentional, but
Yeah.
it's part of it.
Yeah.
Says I'm a
We're
little
squirrel hunters.
quiet. Turn myself up. All right. I like it. Thank you for the feedback.
Mm-hmm.
What if I pull?
Yeah, because we might not know.
Is that better?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, pull it up. Pull it up real close to your mouth, like a big old dick.
Is this?
Yeah, yeah. Like a big old dick. Yeah.
I don't know that that's appropriate.
Oh no,
It is on
no.
here,
Okay.
but probably not anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Okay. Yeah.
Am I still low? Talk to me here. I mean,
I don't know. You sound good to me. Hey, I can turn my stuff up if I need to.
well, apparently yours is loud and mine's quiet, so you just keep yours where it needs to be.
Well, hey, I'll turn mine down a little bit. How about that?
Yeah. Anyway,
What about that? Yeah.
We're here early, man. We
No, on time.
We're on time, earlier than usual.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the same. But I really don't want to mess with it. If it's not bearable, I'm gonna leave it alone. If it's Shane, you plenty loud. I wonder if you turn your volume down a touch and mine would equal out here.
Okay, how about that? I'm down even lower.
Is mine? Are they still about the same,
or you know what? That might be my volume on my side. Hang on, let me turn this bitch around.
Y'all out there?
No.
Y'all out there in Radio Land are really loving this.
Yeah.
Braden White says he still can't hear me.
Turn it up.
Hell, I don't know how. I'm not a damn computer. I tell you what we need.
Yeah, for sure.
We're taking applications for like tech guys, stuff such as that.
We need a producer.
Yes.
That's what we need. We need a producer.
That's exactly what.
Because like, all I did the other day, I plugged my mic and headphones in. So my headphones are plugged into my mic. I plugged my mic in to the other side of my computer. I usually plug it in on the right side. I plugged it in on the left side. Well, what that did by default, it muted my input. Now I can hear myself through my headphones, through the mic. I could touch it just like that, and I could hear it. But you couldn't because the input was muted. I'm not, I wasn't smart enough to figure it out until today. But we got it going now. I got some earbuds, Apple iPod Pro 3s. So if we ever mess up again, I'm gonna jump on my phone, and I had some really nice beats that I liked, and they was noise canceling. And I'm pretty sure my stepmom put them up somewhere, like on the Find Me app. Yeah. That's the last place I had them, and I know we were shooting guns, and I can't remember. Did I put them on something like a chicken pen or something, or I'm pretty sure I put them inside, and I think she put them up. She's like OCD, so like if you have like a glass half full of tea. Yeah. She'll come through and swoop that bitch up and go wash it. Like, you got to be careful where you put your glass. I think she just didn't know what they were and put them up somewhere. Anyway, the last place they were on was at my dad's. We can't find them. I had some old beats that actually somebody had left at the gym. They'd been there for like 2 years. So I confiscated them, cleaned them up. I didn't really care for them that much. And that's the ones I was trying to use last week. They would just go out, and everything would go out then. Like I'd turn them off and I still couldn't hear it. So anyway, I got these Apple AirPods. I tried them out today. The beats, whenever you shoot with them, like it cut everything off. Like you could tell when it would cut off. Or sometimes like when you slam the door or a loud noise, it would cut it off, then it'd come back on. Mm-hmm. With these, it's almost like they're suppressed. It don't cut everything off. Like I can still hear stuff, but the gunshot is not near as loud. So if that makes sense. Man, I had them on for like 20 minutes. I don't know.
So was you like?
They're also
I wouldn't have brought these pieces of shit.
Hearing enhanced, so it'll enhance your hearing. So you can use them as a hearing aid. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. I had some Walker's Game here one time, and I put them on. It was like a halo or whatever, and the earbuds were on like a cord. I put them in, and I was walking. I could hear my dog. I could hear them further, but I couldn't course them. I couldn't tell which direction they were. And when I was walking to them, crunching through the leaves, like the can you not hear me?
No, they can't hear me.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
So anyway, yeah, I hear you good. Your mic's messed up now? Your mic's messed up?
Tyler says they can't hear me.
But they can hear me? How strange.
Well, I went through here and changed a bunch of settings the other day. But anyway, so what about these?
Okay, so yeah, like it drove me nuts. I just took them off and hung them on a limb and went to my dog, and when I come back through, I picked them up and put them back in the package and sent them back and got my money back. Like I couldn't handle the walking, the leaves crackling. So these I haven't done the hearing enhancement yet, but I don't think it's going to be like those Walker's Game Ear. I don't think the noise cancellation was different than the Beats, but pretty nice. Like I like them. Maybe I can start wearing them in hunts, and hell, I can hear Grace or something then. When she's treated.
yeah, yeah, I get it. Uh, did these? Well, you hadn't amplified the noise yet. I was gonna say, do these have the make it amplified where all you hear is the leaves crunching?
I'm not that far into it, man. I don't know. I will let you know.
Yeah, I got you. Uh,
Yeah.
so apparently they can't hear me. So
At all?
I,
I can hear you good.
you can hear me good.
Hmm.
So if y'all messing with me, I like it. But the problem is, I sound. There's Ken. There's Ken. Hey, hey, everybody praying for Lola. Get Lola better. He says I sound half as loud as you. You probably get your mic gain turned wide open, and it's drowning me out.
Me, I had what I got it turned the other way to so because I'm in a new place. Uh, like I've moved my family. We're in a transition of moving to the farm, and like they're all in the camper right now, which has been my studio. Um,
Yeah,
but I'm in the farmhouse, and it's a big room, and I got some of my trophies in here and stuff. But I got my gain turned all the way to one end, so it's not echoing. Let me try.
yeah.
Is that that's not better? I hear an echo on my end.
They say you
I'm
sound like
going.
a hound. Yeah,
I'm
that
going this way.
that's probably better.
Yeah, I got that. I got some. That ain't gonna change anything. I got a pattern on my mic too, where the way it cast out.
Yeah, I sound like pig. You can
Oh
hardly ever
man.
hear me, Ken.
Oh man. You got that gunner mouth. Oh man, I'm playing.
Oh,
I heard
hey,
Gunner at 1,000 yards. I heard him at 1,000 yards the other day.
shots fired.
I know. No,
Uh,
I heard him good.
yeah. So I don't know. Uh, bring up the nationals. Talk about the national event a little bit. Do you know the top five? Do you want me to name them off right quick too?
Man, I do not have anything in front of me. It was
We'll go
date
for
night tonight. That's why I'm dressed up. That's why I got my G hat on. If
yeah.
and hey, let me say this: if you're a needle mover in the squirrel dog world and you don't have the player squirrel hat, man, you missing a step.
No doubt.
Like like my wife likes this hat. My
Really?
son's
She
got yeah.
complimented it.
Uh, Dude, hey, I stayed home yesterday working on the computer, wearing this hat. She come by me, she couldn't take her hands off of me. Couldn't really get any work done. I ain't kidding. She likes it.
Hey,
It's
here's the thing, guys. We can make you look better and make your relationship with your wife better. We're changing lives and making you look good at the same
mhm.
time.
Do some counseling. If you need some marriage counseling, give me a shout.
Speaking of that, I do happen to have three
Mm,
different styles.
mm, man, don't
Mm,
stop. Keep talking.
yeah.
Hey, oh, so like, man, that's going to a play. Hey, so that tan one you got right there, what is that? Is that Advantage? That's some Advantage camo.
It says it's
That's
called
7 panel. What is that?
a duck, a light duck.
Oh no, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be like pintail or something.
So, I didn't even think about that. There's people going to be listening to this and ain't seen it. Hey, I've got some hats made with a squirrel in the front of it. I've got
Oh, they
seven
are
panel light duck camo,
legit.
7 panel black on black
That's
on gray.
that's when you go into like a dang Casey Donahue concert or something with
Who?
your honey bun.
Hey, I really wish my mic was better. Shane sounds 5'8" hound. Cody sounds like a five.
Hey, that's my flavor anyway. That's what Megatron is. He's 5/8 hound.
Just in time for Groundhog's Day. That's good. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, is it really that bad? Would it be better if I restart right quick and let Shane ramble for about 3 minutes?
Oh, hey, let me get
I
some.
don't want to be on here
Hey,
for an hour and you can't hear it.
yeah, let me get some results real fast, and I can go. But
If you'll go to the NSD National Sporting Dog page,
yeah,
you'll have them in a row.
I,
I don't want to be an hour of us doing this and nobody be able to hear me. Now,
it's the National Sporting Dogs. It's not the NSC Squirrel Hunters, correct?
yes, National Sporting Dog on Facebook has all the winners, current and past, on the Facebook page. So
Mm,
I don't know
I'm
what.
looking at the ones that hadn't paid their annual enrollment. Uh,
Yeah, if you
I could
haven't
name
paid your
them.
annual enrollment,
I could name all them players. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, yeah, they just got them. I got you.
so I'm gonna
All
reset this
right,
computer and see if I can.
all right. We're gonna start. We're gonna start out with the fifth place. I've actually hunted with this dog. She beat me too. Her name is M&W Lucy, owned by Dean Wright and Matt Osborne. She plays fifth. She's a nice, super nice dog. Uh, I think she did something in the junior nationals as well. Uh, Fourth place is Porcupine Mountain Grace, super nice female. She speaks, her accolades speak for themselves. Adam O'Donnell and Gary Mitchell own her. I think Mike was handling her. Uh, who got third? I do not see who got third. My apologies. All right. Second place. Somebody. I'm not trying to keep you out. Number three. Uh, it's just not on here. I apologize. I'm only as good as my information. I'm like Ron Burgundy. I just read what's on the teleprompter. Uh, so second place, the Platinum Hall of Famer, Farm Junk Cleo, owner Tom Smith and Rod Hardy, Hot Rod Hardy. Uh, and number one, the 2025 NSD National Champion, Grand Squirrel Champion, Showstopper Messiah, owned by Wade Hildebrand and Hot Rod Hardy. I was not there. I had to work. I hate my job. Not really. Let's see. Junior. Let's see if we can get some junior national stuff going on. Man. Here's the play-by-play comments. They don't have the dogs' names on here. I wish I could. I wish I was, having my stuff together a little better. I didn't know Cody was going to jump off here. Brian Hartram won it. I don't know the dog's name. I'm sorry, Brian. Let's see. Maybe I can do this. Jinx, Highwayman, and Trip. Congratulations. We was gonna have Wade Hildebrand on here tonight, but Verizon have went out like the whole. I don't know how many people's out. I'm out. If I'm not on Wi-Fi, so if I leave here, and I'm not on Wi-Fi. I can't use my phone. I can't text. I can't do anything. Like my phone is showing SOS. All right. Cody said in the comments. Well, it's kind of hard. Yeah, I see Highwayman. it's kind of hard to read and talk at the same time. I'm not like I'm not yeah, I'm not okay. Whip got third. Gotcha. Lane Parks and Whip got third in the big nationals. Yeah. I'm not homosexual or a female, so multitasking is not my strong suit. I do one thing at a time, do it well, move on to something else. Sorry, guys. I'm not that good at reading and checking comments and talking at the same time. Highwayman won, him and Brian Hartram. Lane Parks got second place in the juniors. I guess that's for. I guess that'd be Lynx, maybe. Yeah, Jinx, not Lynx. Jinx. Anyway, I would even post some of these comments. Here's a good one. He's got my vote. I'd take it. Anyway, Verizon uh, had a big outage. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of people are out, but it's a lot. And I'm one of them. And my wife's got good service. We're not on the same plan. She's on like, I got her like a Go phone or something from Walmart. I'm on like a company plan with Verizon. And anyway, I'm dead in the water. Been out of pocket all day. Uh, so we're gonna have Mr. Wade Hildebrand, the living legend, the infamous. Have him on. Let him talk about the. Let me add you to the screen. Talk about his whole deal at the Nationals, but he can't call in because Verizon's out of service. Did you know that? Did you know Verizon has a big outage in Louisiana? Okay.
He told me.
Yeah. So Mudcat said there's
Yeah.
2 million. Like, and I'm one of the 2 million. And dude, I'm gonna tell you, it is a little bit aggravating to me because I pay a good bit more than my wife does, or
Yeah.
my company pays a good bit more than my wife does. Like I got her like on a track phone, Go phone, whatever. She pays like $50 a month,
Mm-hmm.
or I pay like $50 a month for her, and she's got service right now. She can call, text, talk.
Really? And you can't?
Yeah, no, not unless I'm on Wi-Fi.
Is this any better, guys?
Check one. Mic
Check
check.
one. Mic check. Yeah. I know I tried to call you several times today, and you would not answer the.
Nope, it goes straight
But I
straight to
think you have to turn
voicemail.
your phone off.
I did it multiple times and it still didn't work.
Well, I'm just gonna have to be quiet, I guess. Because
Cody's mic must be Verizon.
I'm gonna have to leave it like it is because I can't leave Shane on here. He went to damn. Cody sounds good when he leans to the mic. Well, let's just pull it up
Yeah,
here close.
I told you, get that thing close to your face like a big old dick. Come on now. Come on.
That sounds awful sexual.
Mm.
Lean in. That sounds
Come
awful
on.
sexual.
Yeah, come on. Get it up there, buddy.
Anyways, I tried to call you today, and we're just gonna need you to tell Cody. So you need to turn your phone off. and these comments are hard to talk.
I did turn my phone off multiple times.
That
Like
was a
I thought it.
problem at Delta. When we left the Delta, like I could not send you a text message,
Yeah, like didn't
and
you say all my messages turned green instead of
yeah, they
blue?
turned green. I couldn't send you a picture. You couldn't send me a picture. Like we couldn't send anything, and then
So I did
you
do
turned your
that.
phone
Yeah,
off.
yeah. I turned my phone off, turned it back on, and it fixed it. Yeah, I did do that. But this is not what that is. I went to the Verizon store in Shreveport because I thought there was something up with my phone. I was actually in Walmart to buy some of them damn earbuds, and I was like,
Yeah,
hey, and I talked to this woman. I was like, hey, is your phone messed up? She's like, no, not at all. And I was like, it must be mine. And so I went to Verizon, and they're like, man, everybody at Verizon's out. So
yeah.
I
So
turned my phone off multiple times. Didn't work. What are you doing? I hear
I'm
echo.
I'm trying I'm trying to see on here how bad it is because I've got to figure something out. I think
Oh,
I hit
okay.
so many settings that day. I thought it was mine, not yours. And
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
hey, so look, dude. There's a so on your whenever you go into the studio, there's a volume thing there,
mm-hmm.
and you can click on that and make your
Yeah,
volume go up or down.
I get that, but I mean, I've done that. Mine's not working.
Oh, it don't work, huh?
No.
Hmm.
Well, they'll just have to tell
I
you
don't
what they'll just
know.
have to stick their ear up to it. I don't know what they want me to
I
tell them,
don't, I don't know, man.
but uh,
You sound good on me. To me, like on my end, it sounds fine.
I will say this: I got to watch for just a second. You try to read and talk at the same time,
Yeah.
and that, that's
No, it's more than I can read and and say what I'm reading. I can do that. I can read from a teleprompter. I can do that. I got that. It's clicking. It's like doing multiple things at one time. It's clicking over here on the comments and reading comments and talking. Because like some of these comments you don't want to post.
yeah.
Some of these comments, uh, I don't.
That's
Man, I would try to turn mine down. Uh, Let me
so.
see.
So why don't you try to do that whole turn your mic halfway down on the settings?
Did I turn down any on you?
No.
Any? That's just volume on my end. Okay, I'll let me see.
What about that? Is that better?
It sounds the same to me, dude.
What about that? Is that better on him? Talk, Shane.
It sounds the same to me. Oh, here's the settings. All player. Input volume. Okay, I just turned my input volume down.
Yeah.
It sound any different to you?
So if we're equal, yeah, it does.
Okay.
So if
How about
we're, if
that?
if we're equal, then they can turn their volume up.
Correct.
So,
Well, I
but yeah,
pulled mine down. So
I was watching you try to read and find it, and I look. We all have our strong suits. You
yeah,
tell me. You quit talking to me every once in a while we're on the phone because you get to write a text message.
I don't like texting and talking at the same time.
Hey, there we go. That's a lot better. We're on to something here, guys. You know,
Dude,
we're still
when
taking
you're good, you're good.
applications.
Yeah, when you're good, you're good.
The
I
dog?
think
I don't know
I
where that
think
dog is.
Xanax would be a great name for a dog.
I
Don't
thought that
you?
was a dog's name. Or
I
was
don't
that
know.
what
I
we
don't.
was talking about that day?
That's what. No, that's what we were talking about. We was talking
Uh,
about having a dog named Xanax and one named OxyContin and calling him Cotton.
why would you tell all of our names?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, dude, there's other like,
Yeah,
if you like the name, you can. Like, there's plenty of people named Cody. Like, you can use the same name.
yeah. There's multiple gunners. I'll charge a fee for saving the podcast. We appreciate you, Mudcat. We don't know your name,
Yeah.
but
Oh, dude, like these free hats, like we'll give you a free hat, but you got to pay $27 in shipping. Like shipping has gotten ridiculous. Oh, I did not know that Mudcat was Josh Presley. I had no idea.
oh,
What?
oh, and he's been coming this whole time, being a part of the podcast, and we haven't got to share Josh Presley's name.
Yeah,
I
super
like it.
high. He is a super handler, like
Yeah.
pro handler.
Yeah.
Like he's a great one.
Great guy.
Oh yeah, he's a good dude. Like I'm talking about handling. Like he's a.
Yeah.
If I was like a big money man, I needed somebody to handle my dog. I'd be going after him probably.
Yeah. I like it. Speaking of, so they're running into a bit of an issue. Do you have a fix for, like, I see two people, the same people are staying for finals at these big hunts. And what happens if to judge? What happens if we get to the judge and nobody's there? What's the scenario then?
Okay.
And if is there a way that we can make it a better process to get people to judge?
So you're saying like people are leaving and there's nobody left
Yeah.
to go on a cast and judge, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple things you have to create a a want for them guys to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to really care about the product, like buy into the organization or whatever, or you pay somebody. Probably need to pay somebody.
Well, so that's kind of like Mike got
But
beat.
like, there's not that much money to go around these things. You know, that's like it'd be great to have a non-hunting judge all 3 rounds. You know, we'll never have non-hunting judges the first round, but it would be great to have non-hunting judges all 3 rounds. Non-hunting judge and a secondary judge. You know, just like a football game. You know, like the two teams, they don't have like part of their team as referees the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Then then like the next, or maybe like the first playoff game, they have like some playing refs. Like they play a little, like they're special teams, but they ref during the whole game. And then like that don't happen. Like you got referees throughout the whole thing. But there's just not enough money in there to do that.
Yeah.
But if you paid somebody to judge the finals, you could probably get more people to stay. But dude, when we were doing the NFBA, a lot of times I judged because I get beat, but Wade was riding with me. He'd be in the finals, so I just like I was there anyway, which helped me.
Most people don't want kennel partners being the non-hunting.
No, for sure, and I wouldn't either. But they can be secondary judges.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know what the way to get it done is, but in a world hunt or a national or whatever, these finals, they shouldn't be having to be hunting judges, I guess we could say. But they might end up having to be, like, if Mike Rush would have got beat early Saturday, he wouldn't have been there Sunday. They wouldn't have been there Sunday. You know what I mean? He happened to hunt till Saturday night, and they stayed anyways, and got up hunted Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a hard deal.
Also,
what do you do?
The buyback in, like, so.
Dude, I love that. I love that idea.
So the buyback worked. How many dogs made it? The
2 for sure. They're in the finals.
Made it in the finals.
No,
I'm sorry, not into the finals, but did Whip was he beat
she got
earlier?
third.
He no.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, but I know Cleo lost first round and Messiah lost first round, and they bought back in, and then they advanced to the finals.
Yeah. So it's working.
Yeah.
Three of the top
Okay.
five. Thank you,
Yeah.
Blake. Three of the top five bought back in.
Right. And dude, so I like that because all right, so the game we play, the way the rules are, and squirrels timber and just the whole thing. The best dog don't always win the cast. We know that, right?
Yeah.
Like like because of the rules and the way everything's set up, uh, Team Shit Eater always has a chance. And but if you give everybody more opportunities to play, the cream rises to the top,
Yeah.
most likely.
Well, and it gives them a reason to go. I mean,
Yeah,
if
because hey, we've all had a cast and just like get a bad break,
mhm.
on the first round, and like you might be dominating the cast, like you just whoop their ass, and then all of a sudden something happens and you lose your cast.
Mhm.
Uh, with the buyback, like it helps. Like and you don't want to drive like for me, I drive 8 hours to go to nationals
Yeah.
or the World Hunt, and the like the to go and get drop the first round, the first cast, and then you got to drive back. Like I like I like getting more chances.
Yeah, I do too. So we have a couple of comments.
Mm.
I have not seen any of this. I don't know what this means. So word on the street, there'll be no more spectator on Zach's cast. I don't know
Yeah.
anything about that. So
What happened?
yeah, what happened? You got to fill me in. And I agree, Matt Morrow. Consistency does show.
For sure.
So
Yeah. 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 I don't know. I don't know what happened. As far as on the cast with Zach, but
well,
man, I'm not crazy about spectators either. To be honest with you, now like in division hunts, I'm all about having spectators there and getting more people involved and all that.
yeah,
I've been
I
on
don't,
several casts where they had spectators and I didn't, and it
mm-hmm.
and they influence the judge. They talk about rules. They try to get you minus. And I'm not. This is not every time, but they shouldn't be saying anything really. It's the handler and the judge and the other handlers.
Yeah,
Like the
they
spectators
should
should just,
be quiet and they should observe and they can look, but now they're not. They shouldn't be beating, banging,
dude.
talking.
The so I've been on cast where yeah at the junior world. So like let's see what like there was I don't remember how many people was there, but it was a bunch. And I remember so this is the junior world. Mac and myself were in the
So I assume y'all were in the finals.
it was like 16 months old, like just a big puppy. And we were all standing there, and he come up and jumped up on me, and like was wanting to get petting. He's never been in the woods with 10 or 15 people. You know what I mean? And like he was like going around people, like thinking, like, are they here to pet me or what?
Yeah,
And yeah, like I'm not. Which that they didn't cause a problem. Like that's not even what I'm talking about. Like they didn't cause a problem. But I've been on some casts where the spectators is like a gang of them beating and banging and pulling vines
Yeah.
and making all kinds of racket. And then
And then they get to your
your
tree and they're
dog
like Ray
trees,
Charles.
dude, they're looking the other way. They're taking a piss, looking up like, and he's like, "Hey man, would you pull a vine over there for me?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"Just barely, just barely pulling."
So
And
I was on a cast,
yeah,
and I actually liked the guy that done this to me. So guys been around a long time, and I was on a cast, and the guy that was judging probably isn't the greatest judge, but my I'm hunting. It's a 2 dog cast. That person had a spectator and the judge. All right, this guy is talking to the judge. That's a spectator, and they're bull crapping over there. And like, I'm over here trying to find a squirrel,
mm-hmm.
and I look up, and they're like 35 yards over there bullshit on my during my
talking
5 minutes.
talking to each other, not even looking
Yeah,
at.
yeah. So my tree's this away. That was.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
so I
a
look up and I
non-hunting
said, "Hey
judge,
man," I said,
a
"Are you
non-hunting
judging?"
judge.
Yes. I said, "Are you
Damn.
judging?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You mind coming and helping me find my squirrel?"
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah, I
need you to
can.
see it.
I can. Dude, it was not. Now that being said, I didn't know the guy that well at the time. I know him well now. Great guy. But he used a slick one, and it is what it is. But
Mm-hmm.
apparently, y'all had a bunch of spectators at that Junior World Hunt.
It was a bunch.
Now, Braden White had said he wishes that there would be back in at the state hunts. The downfall is that's a 1 day event. It'd be hard to fit in 4 rounds in 1 day.
Yeah, yeah,
And then the people that are out of town, they're wanting to hunt, man. And especially me, if I make it in the first round, I don't want to sit for another hour waiting, waiting on everybody to get back. Now, I guess you could make them 2 day events, but I don't know how many. So Jimmy don't want you scheduling hunts on Sunday. And I'm not going to sit here and say that that's the most Christian thing to do is to schedule hunts on Sunday, but I think you would get more attendance on Sunday than you would people trying to take off work on Friday to come to a division hunt or a
yeah,
shootout.
yeah. Probably.
Uh, Speaking of, Stephen Bradham talking about the state hunt at Holly Bluff, January 24th of 2026, the Mississippi State
That's my
hunt.
queen's birthday.
He says deer dog season would be closed, so I don't know that we can call this one the Deer Dog Classic.
Mm. The
Yeah,
other one was it was a classic.
yeah, and actually, uh, we were supposed to have a division hunt up here in North Mississippi this weekend, and Blake canceled
Mm-hmm.
it. Man, they had problems over there. Chris Spruill, I don't know if everybody had heard this story, but Chris's last tree, he's going to get his dog, and he shows up, and there's 3 hunters sitting there with his dog by the collar. And they said,
Mm.
"Hey man, you know this whose dog is this?" And he said, "Yeah, it's my dog." They said, "Oh." They said they let her let Sugar Free loose, and she went back to treeing. And anyway, he's like, "She's a squirrel dog." They thought somebody's deer dog had been in their tree, and they probably slid in there thinking that the deer dog had a deer bait up.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Oh, that dog's treeing. Hell, let's get it.
know.
Let's take
so
it.
so speaking of that, he gets to walking out, and he's got his dog on a leash, and 2 different people slide up next to him in the truck and jump out and coming around and opening their tailgate saying, "Whose dog is that?" And he's like, "It's my dog." So, anyways, they canceled that. But
Yeah.
the Mississippi State hunt is January 24th. It will be the non Deer Dog Classic. And Stevie Bradham's hosting it. Dog season will be closed. Uh,
Hey, the and we're not scheduling the Louisiana state hunt on the same day as the Mississippi state hunt. they're not posted yet on the NSD app. I was late getting my stuff in, but I got them in before 2026. Uh, but uh, Louisiana State Hunt is February 7th in Spring Hill, Louisiana. Then we'll have another division hunt, the Heartbreak Classic, on February 14th.
February the 14th,
Mm-hmm.
which is Valentine's Day.
The Heartbreak Classic. Yeah.
Heartbreak. Are you letting your wife handle?
Oh man. I don't know. Hell, she might do pretty good. Hey, she told me tonight she's gonna go squirrel hunting with me. She's like, hopefully,
That hat?
yeah, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, son. She's like, we can get your mom to watch the girls, and I want to go with you, but before season's out. I was like, for sure, you got it. I know.
Treat solid in there,
dude.
Hey, every squirrel finds it
Legit.
every once in a while. So, Justin Hitchens says, back up. Some guy named Justin says, Cass stops walking to listen. And 3 minutes later, the mob of spectators stop.
100%. And you turn around like, stop.
Yeah. Well.
And they was like, I hear a dog. He's like me. Hey, Wade was my spectator one time at a major. I was in the finals. It was a 2-dog cast, and it was a shootout. I mean, a shootout. And Wade was going with the other guy and finding off his squirrels. And like I'm talking about, like, plussing them up. I was like, damn, dude, whose team are you on? Like, now, hell, the other guy couldn't even find them. Wade was finding them for him.
Yeah. Oh, Wade. He's beat himself like that.
Dude. So, like,
he told me about a time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go.
He tells me about a time a year or two ago. He was like, yeah. Hey, dude, come here. Here's you. I'm sure when he told me some cuss words. I don't know. I'm not saying that Wade.
GD, here's your MFing squirrel, man.
I'm not saying. I don't think that Wade Hildebrand would say a cuss word, but he used them, when he was telling me the story. So I'm gonna leave them out, but you can just imagine. He come here, and they come over there, and he's like, "Look, there's your squirrel right there." And they're like, "Where?" He's like, "I can see the ear in the thermal." And they're like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I can see the ear in the thermal right there in the crevice of that," and talked them into seeing their own squirrel. I said, "Dang, I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of crazy to me."
So when we first started competition hunting, we was on the way back from Mississippi or Tennessee or somewhere, and I was talking about the guys that I'd hunted with. I was like, dude, they can't find squirrels. Like we walk up to the tree, I'm like, I done seen their squirrel, and they're looking and looking and looking. I'm like, my God, it's right there on the limb. I'm like, hey, your squirrel's right there. Like, can't see them, and we think the reason why those guys wasn't really like killers. Like they were primarily just going to comp hunts and not killing a bunch of squirrels, and we were killing over 1,000 squirrels a year back then. And I like we got to where we could really like it was really easy to find squirrels because we knew where they were hiding. Like we start looking where we think a squirrel is probably at. Like a squirrel will probably be there, and that's where we start looking. And which that was before thermals too. Thermals kind of changed the game up.
Now that's one thing I really need to work on because, like I was telling you earlier, when I go to Kentucky, Tennessee, some, Arkansas don't have has some, but not as many as us. But when I go to a place that don't have vines,
Mm.
I kind of feel like a fish out of water because we have so many. I don't even. I look second. I walk straight to the vine and pull the vine first, just because I think I can
Mm.
go ahead and make it move and get off the lead.
Oh, dude, like I start way out. It's almost like just like when I'm hunting solo by myself with the 22.
Hmm.
I'll start looking way out and ease up there to the tree and
With the
like
gun.
yeah.
I'm not in a competition.
So like I'll handle my dog
Hmm.
time and I get back. I get back a pretty good ways.
Yeah.
And now I'll take my thermal, you know. But like when I'm going to handle my dog, I'm looking up
Hmm.
in case that squirrel moves. And a lot of times I'll see the squirrel when I'm going in, and I'll point. There he is, right there, right, in case he goes to move or something. Uh, Handle my dog. But let's say I don't see the squirrel when I'm walking in. I get way back. I take my thermal. I look the tree over really well, the adjacent trees, and I go around that whole tree trying to find him before I start
Hmm.
shaking or using a bottle or anything. I probably the first 2 minutes I'm looking. Because
So,
a lot of times you can see him,
uh,
like you can see it I'll see like a piece of his ear, or like the very tip of the hairs of his tail, or sometimes I might see 3 or 4 toenails, like they'll
so
be pancaked, and you'll see like 3 or 4 toenails.
what thermal you use, Shane?
That guide, the guide, the
Yeah.
$500 guide thermal.
Yeah.
No,
I use the
I'm playing.
Sidewinder.
Uh, I've got a AGM. Uh, it is a
I use the
rattler.
Sidewinder. Ain't that what it's called? Oh, you use
I,
the Rattler?
I use a, but and the reason for that because it's got a quick connect. You can put on a rifle, and
Hmm.
like everybody was buying. It's a tie pan, is what it is, but it's got a quick connect scope mount that goes on a Picatinny
Yeah.
rail. And I was like, dude, like I could pay. I think back then it was like 1,700 or 1,600 for a tie pan, or pay like 1,900 for this, and I could put it on my AR or
Hmm.
whatever and kill stuff with it. So that's what I did. I went with something
Yeah.
that I can mount, but it's the same thing as the tie pan. I think it's a 25 dash something or another. Uh, but like there's others out there that's way better. Like there's way more detail, but I'm not really looking for detail. I'm just looking for heat.
Yeah. Oh, Brad Ham, I'm surprised you've got the eye. I mean, as many vines as y'all have down your way. I figured y'all would be handicapped like we would. But I should start. I've talked to you about how I'm gonna fix that. But
Mm-hmm.
I've got plans on getting a better eye. But
Mm-hmm.
this I think it's a learned skill. I need to quit
It's just
pulling the
like,
vine in the first 3 seconds and then be like, I got it. No, okay,
yeah,
let's go.
it's just like batting practice, swinging a bat. The more time you swing it, the better batting average you're gonna have. The more balls you're gonna hit.
Yeah. Speaking of, I tell you what, I don't want to make this all about the NSD. So the USDC had a
Truck
truck
hunt.
hunt this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That uh, yeah, truck hunt. Uh, Not Cane Stream. Ashton Hall and them Backwoods Media done a live on the final cast, was really done well. Uh, so the winner was Rebel with Dustin Richardson. Is the owner. Mark Winfrey was handling. Second place would be K Knockout's his name. I don't know why they got KO. I guess they didn't want to spell it out. Owner was Joey Poston and Mitch Edmonds. Handler is John Perkins.
Mm-hmm.
And in third place was Sis. Owner Isaiah Hensley and Jeff Island. Handler was Toby Fikes. Now, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what the third place money was, but first place was some sort of truck. Second place was $8,000, I believe I read, and I don't know.
Woo.
Yeah, I don't know how much third place was, but they had Ashton in there. They had judges. I can't remember who was judging. I'm trying to think. Jeff Allen, I think. Might not have been Jeff. I can't remember who was in the video judging.
Dude,
For some
Rebels won
reason.
a bunch of stuff. I don't know where he's at on the money winner, but he's won a bunch of stuff. He's been winning for a long time.
Well, I think
Some big hunts.
he's high. I can look
Dude,
that
it
up
was like, wasn't it like season before last? He won like maybe back to back to back ground floor,
Oh,
ground
he's
the
winning.
ground
He's a
floor series
winner.
hunts. Like he won like several, if I remember right.
Well, you don't win that much, and by luck.
No, but well, hey, something else too. You got to enter.
Well, that's
Oh, Travis Klein. Travis Klein was the judge.
Travis Klein. Thank you, Matt. Uh, I was looking. They normally do a good job of posting money winners, but I know that Jade is still top dog,
Yeah,
or was when I looked at it. Now I don't know if who won. Rebel might. I mean, they might
I
have
think
updated.
I seen where Rebel was over $100,000. I think he's like somewhere in like 120,000 or something like that, 130 somewhere around there, and I think Jay's like at 160. I think.
That is insane to win that much money squirrel hunting. I,
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw that they have a foiler hunt coming up, or they just had a foiler hunt. So
I'm
there's
not for
that
sure.
coming up, and there's also a
The,
battle of the best. I want to say is what it's called.
yeah, yeah, that's kind of like where the it's similar to the same thing as that world champion hunt they had.
Yup. And
I
they
think you have to have like a state hunt win, or like you got to have like some kind of titled hunt, like a big hunt, like a national
so
champion or a title, like a state champion, national champion, a world champion, to be able to win that thing, or to be able to enter it.
they have a few entries left. Ashton Hall said get with him or Kevin Cowan if you're interested in.
Where's it
And
at? Iowa? I mean Ohio.
you'd have to go to Backwoods Heritage and look. I don't know exactly. I just noticed that they had said it, and I wanted to give them a shout out. They do a
Yeah.
lot of work. Staying and videoing, because if you're not in the hunt, you get put out. You're staying to let everybody else cover the the hunt and see it. So that's awful helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see, 5,000. I don't know if third place was 5,000. It's a truck hunt. Rebel is
Yeah.
$110,000, says Mr. Justin, and Mr. Derek says that Rebel is 110,000. He is in second
Mm-hmm.
place on the money winners in USDC.
Mm-hmm.
Little World Hunt in February with a foiler as first place prize. So
Yep. And
that's
it is
pretty
in
handy.
Ohio.
What's the entry for the Little World Hunt for a side by side? Probably 600, 500,
I
600,
don't know.
700. If a truck hunt
I
is a
don't know.
thousand, well, I don't know how much a truck hunt is. I have to go and look, but I would
Yeah,
think
I
that
don't
truck
know.
hunts are
But
normally
I
around
like,
650 or something like
but
that.
I
So
wish they would. I wish they'd have that world hunt a little closer. Like they're gonna have it in Tennessee before, uh, which is still
I
a
was
heck of a
going,
drive for us.
I was going to get qualified.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
But
when it
dude,
was just north of Memphis, 400 for the Little World in the first place
yeah,
is
yeah.
a
Like I can drive 5 hours to a hunt, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. but Mount Orab is like 13 hours.
So it's 8 hours for me.
Yeah, and
But the
so
one just north of Memphis was 2 hours or 2.5 hours.
yeah, and like it's not the drive; it's going beforehand and doing the
Yeah.
preparation. Like I'd have to take off a lot of work to get up there because I'm not going to drive up there then hunt the next morning. You know, I want to get up there
Mm-hmm.
at least, I mean, bare minimum, 24 hours ahead of time to let my dogs like rest or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's just a little too far.
I know
But
it's
I'm way west of everybody else.
it's the easiest time. You want to do it towards the end, but like the JPI, the
Mm,
February and March, and I guess the
mm,
beginning of April, with all the world hunts stacked in there, it is
yeah, man,
insanely busy.
that is. Like you got to pick your poison. You got to for a working man, especially if you got a bunch of kids like we do that
Yep.
play every dang thing you can play.
Yep. So I would love to go to the USDC World Hunt, and I would consider doing it if it was where they was. Or I would go if it was where they was moving it back closer.
Yeah.
Normally it's central, and is Mount Orab central for most people?
Well, I think a lot of the a lot of the participants that participate in the USDC are more that way.
Oh,
Like they have a few here, like over in Texas, uh, but it's just like it's really hard for whatever reason. I don't know if it's like the marketing behind it or what, but people over here are cheap. Like
yeah,
you have a you have a $500 hunt, it might not feel, uh, and it's not because the dogs aren't here. There's good dogs here. It's just I don't know. People they don't the big hunts don't do very well over here.
I'm kind of surprised that we don't have like Jeff Allen lives hour and 40 minutes from me.
Oh,
Surprised we
really?
don't have any around it. Yeah, I think he lives
He
around Birmingham.
he's in Alabama, ain't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Somewhere in that area. I'm not saying he lives in Birmingham, but
Hmm.
that the JPI, I want to say in Manchester, Tennessee. So
Yeah. I
if
without
it
let's
was,
see.
would like to go to it this year, but I think it's going to be the weekend between. It's my own call weekend in between the UMCA World Hunt and NSD World Hunt.
Hey, I spent $40 the other day for a raffle from with Kevin.
Who won it?
I don't even know. Hell, I don't even know if he drew for it.
Speaking of, uh, I'm gonna get my dog USDC registered so that I can start
Mm-mm.
litter registering puppies USDC.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about breeding, uh, Caleb Wilson has got Boone down here with Blake Jones in Mississippi.
Who? Hey, who's got
Blake Jones.
Boone? No, no. Who? Uh,
I didn't say
you
Caleb.
said
Caleb
Kendall?
Wilson.
Did you say Kendall? Kendall Wilson?
Kendall
Is that what
Wilson.
you said?
Yeah,
His name's
that's
Caleb.
what I said. And
His name's
I
Caleb.
said Caleb.
No,
Anyways,
I think you said Kendall.
okay. Well, Kendall Wilson
Caleb.
has got Boone down here with Blake, and he's going to bring the bird dog on the rocks, is what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
How are pups coming, Cody? Well, I'm glad you asked that, Brad. That's a great timing here for this session. So there's 6 total. 4 of them are black and brindle. 2 of them are white. with open spots. The four in black and brindle and one of the white ones have treed squirrels. I think one of the white ones hasn't yet, but the white ones seem to have houndier traits. Like they seem to like they're looking up. They're just not really giving a lot of mouth. Like it's just a
You
little
think they
slower.
might be a little bit slower maturing?
Yeah, but four of the six, I went the other afternoon on public land in 50 minutes. She went 3 for 5, and I've never seen her tree a squirrel by eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch her work most of her trees. I try to stay somewhat close to her, which she hunts out to around 100, 150 yards right now. She's 5 months old. But all of her squirrels, I watch her work, and I've watched her drift several tracks at 75 to 100 yards, like nose up in the air, running that direction. When she gets close, she starts drifting the track and ends up making a tree, and squirrels on top of it. So,
I heard Ronnie Thompson said it's the best pup he's ever had.
I, Ronnie Thompson, I said, look, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I want to know the honest truth. What do you think about these pups? And he said, my black pup is my best pup I've ever had at 5 months old. So, maybe we've got enough of the dancer hound qualities along with the gunner cur qualities,
Mm-hmm.
and you put them together, and
Them
maybe it's working
F1s
out.
got that hybrid vigor, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I can see why people like them.
So I told you, I gave you some advice. I told you.
Yeah.
So when you said I want to start breeding gunner, I was like, breed him to everything you can.
Hmm.
And well, I don't know, like, and you don't like that idea. I understand that. I like you like quality over quantity. Everything's an experiment. You like the best dogs in the country that uh that are known as to be the best reproducers were bred to more females, and that's the facts. Uh, I also told you don't keep
Yep.
anything that doesn't fit your breeding program. So if you're a LMC guy and you want to go LMC stuff, don't keep a tree and cur. And you're like, why? I was like, because it will compromise your breeding program. I
Hmm.
I'm not a Brindle dog guy. I was a Feist guy. But you know what? I've got a tree and cur that I love, and he's Brindle. Uh, you end up keeping something that's not in your program. That's not like that. It doesn't align with your breeding program. It's just by fate. It's liable to be something special, something that you like, something that you love, and you end up keeping it. And then, like you had it mapped out, your breeding program is going to go this way, and guess what? Now it's going this way. Maybe for the better, maybe for the better, but it's not what you had in line.
Well, I've always said, can you hear me? Yeah. I've always
Yeah. Oh yeah.
said that I wanted to stay LMC, and I still do. My goal is to stay LMC. I can hunt any registry. I can, except for the Feist, I can hunt anything. As long as you
Yeah.
got a mountain cur that is LMC'd, any registry is open. That being said,
You got one LMC dog. You have one.
I have one tree cur dog.
Yeah. So
I
you
like,
you fit you 50% out of the LMC right now.
yeah. So, yeah, Brad Ham did the same thing. Brad Ham has an LMC stud, Digger. He's
Hey,
hunting
I'm telling you,
shine, which is
boys,
tree and cur.
be careful keeping something that does not align with your program. Be careful.
Well, so I kept the dog because I was like, this is only puppy I've got. This only young dog. I got rid of my other dog that I had. I moved her, and I just, I need something else to mess with. So I kept her. I like her. I just mess with her. I spend a lot of time with her. I spend a lot of time with all my dogs. I don't have. I know it's different for everybody. Some people look at them as tools. Some people look at them as companions. Whatever you want to do. She falls somewhere in the middle. She is a tool, but I spend a lot of time with her. I let her run in my yard. I work with her on all kind of stuff. If I've got an animal, I'm not going to leave them locked up all the time, personally. So I'm messing with her all the time. So I understand brood jips and all that. I just, if I'm going to keep a dog, it's going to be huntable and I'm going to mess with it. But that being said, I was like, man, I need a dog. So I got her off a gunner. And then she's just a natural tree dog. So I'm just sitting there, my wheels is turning like, man, if she's got a big nose and she's loud and she's a natural tree dog, like I keep looking for
Mm-hmm.
problems because she got the smarts like a cur and she's got to want to
Mm-hmm.
stay treed like a like a
Mm-hmm.
hound. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, I can have one of my kids hunt this dog in about 4 years.
Yep. In 4 years, it's going to be Smoke Show Kennels, home of your gunner bred tree and curs. Like they
It
going
might be. It might be. It
he'll
sure
be like,
might.
no LMC.
Uh,
We TC here, baby. Like, hey, I wish we could get some tree and cur fanciers together and have a few more hunts like they're doing with the LMC stuff. Uh, just like maybe
yeah,
a TC World hunt.
yeah. So, is your breeding program about being competitive or
Mm,
a cur dog fancier? I'm gonna be honest. I'll say it right here. I think my dog can beat anything in the country.
hmm
He's a cur dog. I think if you got the right ones. Now,
But they can
I need
also
to
be
move the
beat
shit
by
up.
anything in the country too.
Well, that's any dog. I'm just saying
For
I
sure.
don't think that
Yeah.
there's a whole lot. Certain ones. Now, if it's at my house, I like it. It's not gonna be just because it come at blah blah blah. I've moved several down the road and to
Man,
other
I,
places.
I I like that hound added to it. Uh, the hound's been bred to tree for they've been bred to tree longer than the cur dogs have, and they add something special to them.
Yeah,
I probably I probably won't ever hunt anything that's not at least half hound. Like I'm a big now. I don't want a full hound, but uh, if I was just competition hunting, I'd have a fairly honest walker dog, like sugar free, or like that prophet dog we had. Like I'd have
yeah,
something like that, or maybe something with a touch of bird dog like Romeo. I like Romeo a lot, but uh, I like dogs with some personality and uh, and I like not to say the hounds don't have personalities. Uh, I don't know. I like a little bit of different color. Like I don't want my squirrel dog being tricolored really. Like I love a red-headed walker dog with a long tail, but I want a squirrel dog that looks like a squirrel dog. I want them to be
yeah.
ring neck, bob-tailed,
You
40
don't
pound
want
dogs.
you don't want a bunch of hunters pulling your dog off a tree because it looks like a deer
Hell, they was trying to get the old brittle.
dog.
They was
They
trying to
did.
get my BB. They was trying to get my BBC, man.
So what's funny? Run
That's your
deer
dog?
dogs. Run deer dogs Tuesday. There was a guy that I hadn't seen this dog. He calls him tripod, but I don't know why they call him tripod. But anyways, I assume one of his legs is that. But he is a brindle colored cur dog with a long tail, and I was like, "What are you doing with this cur dog?" He said, "That's old tripod." I said, out of all the races and the dogs that I've picked up, I've not seen this brindle colored cur dog.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey, like back in the Disney, we like I was probably 3 or 4 years old. Uh, my great uncle had a plot dog that come out of Tennessee, and he used it for his trap line.
yeah,
She wasn't a deer dog, and she got bred by a half Walker, half Beagle. Like he's a pretty good. I mean, he's a good sized Beagle, small Walker. He's half and half. She had a litter of pups. My dad ended up with all of them. Every one of them was Brindle.
mm-hmm.
I named every one of them Joey because we had the uh, Joey dog food, and but I called it Joey. Anyway, I named them all Joey, all of them. And Dad ended up keeping a couple, and he lost a couple of them, and ended up with one.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's Joey. Matter of fact, that's how they got me off my bottle because Mama told me that them puppies, it was a bunch of them, and their mom was having a hard time keeping up. So I gave them my bottle uh, to help or whatever. So I've been a dog man for a long time. You know,
That's so ironic.
yeah. I told y'all like I didn't pick this. It picked me. But anyway,
Yeah,
Brindle dog, long tail. She was half plot, and she was a buck. She was a buck dog. She wouldn't even hardly run doe. She ran
no
buck,
dose. Yeah,
and she was bad to the bone. I mean, bad, super bad.
she run bucks during summer or only
She'd
during the
run
rut.
buck anytime.
I know she'd run buck
No,
anytime, but she wouldn't. She run
yeah,
doe in
no.
summer.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know about that,
I can't believe you didn't come run deer dogs with me.
dude. It just wasn't in the cards.
The day that y'all was supposed to be here, I shot a pretty dang good buck and could not find it. It's
Mm.
they run it over 1,000 yards, and
So
he was
I seen the blood. You think you shot in his leg? You think it was a leg?
I don't know.
You
I
think he
really
clipped his
don't.
back leg?
I felt like I made a really good shot on him. Man, I thought I saw hair fly off his shoulder, but the dogs
Well,
pushed
I
him.
mean, you could have hit him high, but usually at 700, 800 yards, they're not bleeding like that when you hit them high.
Yeah. Well, he quit bleeding the third time he crossed the road, and we had to catch the dogs. But they said he was crippled up pretty bad when he crossed the third road. But
In the front end or the back end?
they were shooting. They couldn't hit the crippled deer. But
Yeah. Hey, dude, my brother, he shot the foot off a deer one time, and dude, I would have guaranteed you that he like it was. I'd have guaranteed you he busted that deer, like maybe clipped a piece of his heart, lungs, like the blood that come out of that deer was unreal.
they
He
have a
he
will to
shot
live.
that knuckle. You know,
Yeah,
he shot that. It's unreal how much that deer bled.
they have a
We
will to
caught it.
live. It
Yeah.
blows my mind. So this deer is shot, and it's hard for me to explain the ungodly hell that this deer ran through. Like he was running through it before he got shot too, but but like it is pine trees that are about 12 foot tall, and sage grass is about head high with briars, and it looks like this.
Mm.
And I don't see how a doe, much less a buck with horns, can run through this stuff.
Dude, have you ever seen that video of them buck in like South Texas where their horns are like real wide? Have you ever seen them run through that brush and they're running like it's a helicopter over and they're
Yeah.
getting hung up and insane.
Well, I can tell you this: if you took our deer and stuck them in the Mississippi Delta, them son bitches, I don't know that anybody in this world could hit them because them sun guns
Mm.
can come through that thicket running 9,000 miles an hour and it's a blur. They can jump across a gravel road and not touch it. Come out of it,
Yeah,
across the
jumping.
gravel road and not touch it.
Yeah.
You let them get stretched out in some hardwoods.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
here's something else.
Have you seen them run in their laying down? They're zigzagging like this,
Man, their
and like
belly's
there's
almost touching the ground.
hey, dude, it looks like those motorcycle racers.
Yeah. So we were talking about this, or I actually brought this up. I'm sitting there thinking, and I was talking to a guy this weekend. I was like, so is it not wild how a deer can run that long? And they're like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you talking about? And I said, I understand bucks chase does. I understand if they see a car in the headlights, they'll run away from it or wherever. You jump a deer up, they run. I said, but majority of a deer's life, they're bedded up, trying to stay hidden, and if they're awake and moving, they kind of walk or lightly trot,
Mm-hmm. And if they
slip
do
around.
run, they sprint. They just run off
Yeah,
and stop.
and then
Like they normally don't marathon like they do
and then we
when a
can
dog's
we can
running them.
put a pack of deer dogs, you know, half and halves or running walkers, and these deer
Mm-hmm.
can run, and these ain't no slow running walkers, but these dogs can run and chase this deer, and it can run 20 to 30 miles an hour. I understand they run fast and get way up and stop and rest, but still,
Yeah.
they'll do that for 45 minutes to an hour. Like, these things have a will to live.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm kind of going against my case of being, fair chase,
Yeah.
but it is impressive. So,
Yeah.
but
Oh, it's a sport.
yeah,
I think it's harder to kill a good buck running dogs than it is uh on a corn pile.
man, I've had this discussion. There's people that get on TikTok and they have their opinion. They're entitled to their opinion. If I have an opinion of anybody that has a post on Facebook, if I think that they're an idiot, I say, he's a damn idiot. And I'll scroll on. I don't dislike it or I don't comment. And
Yeah.
I'm mature enough, I'll just move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some people just want to try to make your life as miserable as can be. And if you're one of them people, I want you to know that God loves you. Speaking about God, we have a story here in just a second. But uh,
I wish I had the picture. I guess I could show it off my phone.
yeah, you can show it off your phone. But anyways, it just blows my mind at the people that want to bash deer dogs. And I say, was it easier? They want to still hunting. You should telling me you want to sit over a pile to Greenfield that's 100, 200 yards long. And to be honest, I'm not bragging, but I feel like if I miss a deer, something on my gun's off at 100,
Mm.
200 yards
Yeah.
standing still.
Yeah.
You let me prop up on a windowsill or in a tripod. I've shot enough rounds in my life. It's a dead deer. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you put a doe or an 80-pound deer running across a green field, that becomes
Mm-hmm.
a different that becomes a different thing.
Hey man, my great uncle, if he took an aim on a truck hood, he might not hit the deer. But if he just threw up and shot, he was deadly. I'm talking about deadly.
He sucked the soul out of one.
Dude, he used to practice. He'd put a 5 gallon bucket, lay it down so it's a circle, and walk and turn around, pa pa pa,
Yeah.
and put like three in it.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
So
He
so let's
shot a 30
tell a
caliber carbine.
story. Carbine.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, tell the story about the truck in the Bible.
All right. So my cousin Paul, he he's had this truck since like '99. It's a 4-door Frontier, Nissan Frontier, pretty sleek looking truck, silver. Anyway, had a new motor put in it, rebuilt, whatever. We hauled it. We actually met his mother-in-law and her new husband. She was widowed. They brought it to LBL, and we went up there at the World Hunt, and we hauled it back. Anyway, Paul's son Ace was driving it. He fell asleep, had a wreck. Uh, wasn't like could have been way worse than what it was. He had to bust out of it, bust out the window to get out. He shattered his right wrist. He's cut up a little bit, but that's about it. Sore. It caught fire, and like when Paul told me it caught fire, I didn't really realize how much fire. It, like this thing burnt. Like one of the women that was behind Ace when he had the wreck that watched this thing get engulfed in flames. Like we're talking about the seats are gone. It's just metal in the seats. Uh, I'm gonna see if I can play this. All right, yeah. All right, so that's the truck. All right, it had an aluminum toolbox in the back. It melted the toolbox. Look inside this thing. There's no seats. It's just the frame, right? Right. Steering wheel, everything melted. Like everything in this truck is
Yeah.
burnt. Like there's nothing inside that's salvageable. All right. The only two things that survived, I want you to look at this, is that cup, like a Stanley cup, and look, that Bible. Now it's burnt a little bit, but it's not burnt that much.
Yeah. I wonder if the cup was sitting on the Bible.
I don't know, man, but that's pretty amazing. And I've had two instances similar to that. Not a fire, not that. Uh, but when I moved to Texas, I had I carried a couple dogs with me in the backyard. They broke in through the back door and got in my trash and just destroyed this trash in my living room. It was insane. Just tore everything up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a Bible there that I got when I graduated college from my church. And she had chewed just a little bit of the corner, just had some teeth marks in it, and that was it. But she had destroyed like a couple books in there, but not the Bible. So I got lucky on that. That same Bible was in a bag full of stuff when I moved back. It was in the bag in a barn. The barn leaked. It soaked this whole bag. Everything in it was ruined, except for that Bible. That Bible didn't even get wet. It don't have any stains on the pages or anything. Like I don't even know how that happened. But anyway, along the same lines, but there's nothing in that truck that was salvageable. Nothing. It burnt everything except that Bible and that cup.
That's pretty insane. So
maybe the Bible was on top of the cup. it, you know.
The you know you've seen paper. You toss it next to a fire and let a little bit of wind and it's gone.
Yeah.
That truck,
Or it gets so hot that the paper might be there, then you touch it and it's
that is absolutely insane. And something else for those of y'all that have TikTok and are scrolling through. Me and Shane was talking about this today. There is a preacher on TikTok that's you can look it up. It's called Different Church or something. The Different Church, and he has tattoos on his neck and this and that, but he preaches in a way that really catches my attention because he's not the button up. I've been a preacher since, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've been a preacher since I was 14 and not really experienced the world like I have. This guy appears to have experienced the world like I have and
yeah,
has
he's
really
lived
good
he's lived
messages.
some life. He's got some miles on him.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I would prefer personal preference to if okay, if I was taking
You can
squirrel, if
relate.
I was getting
You can
squirrel
relate
dog
to that guy a
advice,
little.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't call a beagle hunter. You know.
Yeah, you can relate to that guy a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen that black dude? He's missing like a tooth, and he preaches, but he's cussing the whole time. He's like
That's
MFing and you like,
I I don't know that
oh
we've listened
dude,
to that one.
like he used to come on like a like QVC or something like late night. It was like a like on one of
That's
them off
Jason
channels.
Strahan. That's Jason
No,
Strahan.
dude, no.
The
I
football
I can't
player.
I can't remember his name. No.
And Shannon
This
Sharp.
this this guy is like spitting them out, f bombs, and it's like
So
you
it'd be
know,
like if Wade become a preacher.
yeah, he's like Satan's a bitch, and like he's
Well,
like
hey, tell it like it is. Tell it like it
yeah.
is.
Oh, dude, like it's pretty entertaining to watch.
Brad says you're thinking about South Park.
No,
Uh,
no. Yeah,
Satan's a bitch.
I can't like I can get it like a link or something and send to you, but like I can't like repost a video because like I mean he's spitting them out the whole time. He's like a thug preacher, and I don't know if he's from New Orleans or where exactly. I've seen him several times, but yeah,
Yeah.
like he like I like you can't relate. Like the way he's talking is just insane.
Well, I appreciate the guys that have walked the walk and now they straighten their life up. And
Mm-hmm. Gino
Gino
Jenkins, that's
Jenkins,
him. Yeah,
that's him, Josh.
look him up. Look him
I,
up, dude.
I'm
Look him
pissed
up.
off that it took us like a month and a half of this shit before we found out this was Josh Presley. And
Mm-hmm.
what would be even funnier if this is actually not Josh Presley that we keep calling Mudcat
Oh
Josh
gosh, it's
Presley.
somebody else. Yeah.
new shirt, new shirts is Nine and Shade Face saying Satan's a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Minus him.
hilarious. Minus him, he's a bitch. Get in the hole, Satan. I might name my next dog if it's black, Satan.
I might name my next dog Gino Jenkins.
Gino Jenkins. Hell, I thought
Yeah.
that was a movie. Roscoe Jenkins. There we go.
Oh, dude,
Anyway,
you need to check him out. Look him up.
I like it. So, look, guys, I appreciate y'all coming on. Maybe we got the sound quality fixed. Maybe that's all fixed and everything went good. I hate that
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't perfect at the beginning, but here's the one thing I'll say: I'm not no technician as far as this stuff goes, and we're trying to get
Dude,
this
we're
stuff
squirrel
out here.
hunters. We
Yeah,
kill it and comping. We're not computer science.
yeah, yeah. But I tell you what, for free, we would let you help us out figuring this stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, let's wrap this up. It's 9:07. Hey, tell
Yeah.
everybody about the podcast, man. Tell them to come see us talking about Satan. Call him a bitch. If the name is Gino, don't
He
cuss.
didn't
I wouldn't
cuss.
trust
He
him.
wasn't trusted. Hey, you wouldn't trust this cat either.
But share the podcast, man. Get us some people. We had 30 something live tonight. We appreciate y'all staying on here, man. It's 17 people still live with us at 9:07 at night.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate
Yeah.
everybody. We appreciate the insight. We might not be put together, but guess what? We're still getting you the details. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, your wives. We'll be back next Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm. If you like the podcast, hit like. If you think Satan's a bitch, hit the love button.
Yeah. Hit the love button if you think Satan's a bitch. And if you love Jesus, do both. Peace out.
Peace out.